Here we have JBL and Justin Gabriel drawing 1 and 2 in this Retro Royal Rumble. And I realize I'm not recording on my laptop, so I will need to take a moment before I start talking about this commentating again. As we see Justin Gabriel out right away. Whoa. 10 seconds. They jumped the timer to 10 seconds because I'm pretty sure it would have taken significantly longer because this match is set to epic. We have Darren Young coming in at number 3. Darren Young at number 3 coming in to face off against JBL, who entered at number 1. We saw Justin Gabriel get eliminated right away. Darren Young now trying to push JBL off the outside. He's got JBL on the ropes here. Darren Young tried to get that big shot to the face, but was not able to get him out of there. And now he's got him over the top rope once again. JBL in a very precarious situation here, as we see the counter down to 10 coming down here. As we get a huge shot from Darren Young, JBL is out. He is the second person out of this Royal Rumble. Brodus Clay, number 4. 1/2 of Tons of Funk. As you see, Brodus Clay get dropkick right behind. We have 2 tag team specialists right here. And we're going to get him in that corner. Tied up here. Darren Young perhaps going to try and eliminate another man really early. As we see a tie-up here. The Funkasaurus Brodus Clay got him in the corner here. As we have the counter down to 3, 2, 1. Who's the next one? That is the spin. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar making his way in at number 5. As Brodus Clay is over the top rope in a very precarious situation, able to get himself back in, however. As we see Brodus Clay being double teamed here by Brock Lesnar and Darren Young. Darren Young put into the corner by Brodus Clay. Headlock from Brock Lesnar as he's going to send Brodus Clay all the way to the opposite corner here. We've got the timer going down for another entrant to come into this Royal Rumble. This will be entrant number 6. Nice spine buster by Brodus Clay, as it is Rey Mysterio coming in at number 6. As we see him fly over that top rope and go straight for Darren Young, and he misses. See Darren Young put over the top rope right away by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio going to try and get him out of this match. He's got him choked, but Darren Young ducking out of the way. Brock Lesnar using his immense strength, trying to push Brodus Clay out of this ring. He's got Rey on the ropes as well. Rey Mysterio and Brodus Clay both barely on the edge, tipping over. Brodus Clay able to fight out now. Fight out back into the middle of the ring against Brock Lesnar, as we see another entrant coming here. Rey Mysterio, the 3rd to be eliminated here. As we have here the music of R-Truth coming at number 7. R-Truth going to slide his way into the ring. This Darren Young gets slides over the top rope by Brodus Clay. The Funkasaurus, he went on a huge winning streak when he first came to the WWE, destroying many in his path. Him and Sweet Tea Tensai have made the team Tons of Funk in recent months, as we see a huge bulldog by him. As we see Darren Young taking over the top rope, getting choked out by Brodus Clay. Brodus trying to take him out, but Darren Young ducking under that attack. And we have the countdown for another man coming into the ring. Mr. McMahon making his way down to the ring, wanting his own chance at that European title. As we see Brodus Clay on the outside, Mr. McMahon trying to help Darren Young but getting speared. And so is Brock Lesnar. As we see, we have 5 men in the ring now. Chaos is starting to unfold here in this Royal Rumble. In the early goings of this match, all of these men fighting for a #1 contender spot at their respective minor titles. As we have our 6th entrant for the ring for number 9. We've had 3 men eliminated so far. As we see Brock Lesnar put over the top rope, kicked by R-Truth. Mick Foley making his way to the ring, coming in at number 9. Now, any of these men could easily get a #1 contender spot for their respective titles if they last long and eliminate a lot of people. As we see Brodus Clay now getting T-bone suplexed by Darren Young. As you see Mr. McMahon take out R-Truth. R-Truth is the 4th person to be eliminated, and Mr. McMahon's first elimination of the night. As we see Mr. McMahon sent over the top rope by Mick Foley. Now Mick Foley and Brock Lesnar both fighting against the boss here, but Mr. McMahon with his great corporate strength able to push off. And we see Brock Lesnar now whipped around and taken down to the ring by Mr. McMahon. Darren Young and Brodus Clay have been fighting each other constantly ever since they've each gotten in the ring. Darren Young getting tackled by Brodus Clay and Mr. McMahon put in the corner by Mick Foley. We're waiting for the next combatant to get into the arena. As you see the counter in the corner there, a little bit light as it's not trying to hide the action. As we see our 6th combatant to enter the ring, number 10, Mark Henry. We are 1/4 of the way through the Rumble now, as we see Brodus Clay taken over the top rope by Mick Foley, but Brodus Clay able to roll back into the ring. As we see a suplex by Brodus Clay, Darren Young able to get a strike to the face of Brodus Clay, and Mick Foley sending Brodus over the top rope. And we have 6 men in the ring once again. The timer is stopped whenever there are 6 men in the ring. One of these men will have to be eliminated before the timer for the next entrant will be started. As you see Mark Henry try to take out Brodus Clay. Mick Foley on the outside as well. Brodus Clay is eliminated by Mark Henry. That would make Brodus Clay the 5th man to exit this arena from this Royal Rumble. 1/4 of the men have entered the ring, and half of those men have already exited in this minor title Royal Rumble. As you see Brock Lesnar sent into Mark Henry over there. We have a huge shot to the arm by Mr. McMahon. Mark Henry part of the Raw roster, the A-listers, as well as Mick Foley, both of them having to face off against people like the Undertaker, as Darren Young is eliminated by both Mick Foley and Mark Henry. Darren Young is the 6th person eliminated. I believe he eliminated 2 people before he left, however. As you see, Mick Foley tipped over the top by Mark Henry, but Mick Foley able to slide back in. We finally have a little bit of thinning of the herd, as it seems, as 2 people have been eliminated. Mark Henry is on the outside now. Mick Foley might be able to get him eliminated from this matchup. 3 huge men in this match. Kofi Kingston making his way at number 11. Kofi Kingston we saw earlier in the Tag Team Turmoil tournament with his friend R-Truth. As you see, Mick Foley pushed up against these ropes. As we see a nice suplex by Brock Lesnar to Mr. McMahon. And Kofi Kingston put out to the outside by Mick Foley right away. Mick Foley has spent quite some time in here, as has Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar entered in at number 5. He is the man who has spent the most time in the Rumble, and deservingly so. He is the next man to go out. As we have number 12 come in here, King Kong Bundy. Making his way down to the ring. Undoubtedly going to take his time a little bit. As we see, Mick Foley actually dumping Kofi Kingston out to the outside. Kofi Kingston was a very fresh man. Bundy just now making his way down to the ring. As we see, Mr. McMahon also eliminated. I didn't quite catch who eliminated him there. It could have been either Mick Foley or Mark Henry. As you see, Mark Henry put over the top rope here. As you see King Kong Bundy all the way over the top rope. Will he be able to hang on here? You see King Kong Bundy pushing him over. Kane entering in at number 13. Now, this is the retro Kane, the true Kane. This is not Luke Gallows. As we see, 3 gigantic wrestlers right in the middle of this Royal Rumble. This is some of the people that thrive the most in this sort of environment. As you see King Kong Bundy now pushing Mick Foley against these ropes. Mick Foley now going to try and get King Kong Bundy over that top rope. As he's choking out King Kong Bundy. Kane has got Mark Henry all the way up on the top rope. As we also have Kane coming in at number 14. As you see, the simultaneous elimination of Bundy and Mark Henry. Bundy was the fresher man, so he is going to be counted as number 10, as this is more humiliating that he was just eliminated. And we have number 14, Kane, fighting off against number 13, Kane. As we see Luke Gallows trying to fight Mick Foley here as he gets whipped around this ring. Kane in the corner there. Gonna get attacked by Mick Foley as we get our next combatant to enter the arena. Number 15, David Otunga. A man that has a very catchy song but has not seen on TV very often. As you see a back body drop from that same David Otunga. David Otunga gonna whip around. Mick Foley now trying to get him over the top rope. Trying to push him off. As we see Kane and Kane fight each other. Mick Foley able to get himself back into the arena. Mick Foley has been in this ring for the longest. He entered in at number 9. As you see Kane with a very nice short uppercut. As you see David Otunga try and get Mick Foley over the top rope. And we have John Cena making his way down to the ring at number 16. Now this is retro John Cena, Thug Life. As you see Kane now whipping Kane over the top rope. And David Otunga up on the top corner. David Otunga taken out by Mr. Mick Foley, the living legend Mick Foley. That would make David Otunga the 12th person eliminated by this Royal Rumble. We have Retro Kane and Luke Gallows in the middle of the ring right now. Luke Gallows seems to be in control here. As we get a headlock from Cena onto Mick Foley, but Mick Foley able to get a counter there and send him flying. Jinder Mahal, the first member of 3-man band to make his way down to the ring at number 17. Many people are cheering for Jinder Mahal right now, saying that they are not to hinder the Jinder. As we have Mick Foley taken up by both Jinder Mahal and John Cena. Both men trying to keep him over the top, and Mick Foley is eliminated. Finally, Mick Foley had a very long run in this Royal Rumble, as Jinder Mahal gets partial credit for an elimination. As we get both Kanes fighting on the outside, John Cena also gets partial credit for that elimination. We have Dean Ambrose, the first member of the Shield, to make his way down at number 18. We're almost halfway through this Rumble, and we're seeing the first two members of these two three-man stables make their way into the match. Perhaps other members of the Shield or 3RB will make their way into the match and create a more team dynamic. That will be interesting to see, as we see Kane striking Dean Ambrose, and now Kane trying to push him over the top rope. Kane and Kane working together, trying to put Dean Ambrose over the top. And we see Jinder Mahal and John Cena fighting in the background. And we have Kane pushing Kane into the opposite ropes around the ring. Dean Ambrose has Kane, but Kane able to do a nice head drag takedown into a choke by Kane. And we have Jack Swagger making his way down at number 19. This will make it another 6-man contest to see who will be the first to be eliminated. No more men will be added to the ring until one man is eliminated from this 6. Nice sideways suplex by Jack Swagger, as you see Kane and John Cena in the corner, and Kane and Dean Ambrose in the middle of your ring. These three pairings will try and eliminate each other until one man is eliminated and we get a new combatant to enter the arena. We have Jack Swagger down on the ropes by Jinder Mahal, as we see Kane being put down on the ropes as well by Dean Ambrose. Kane just eliminated John Cena. John Cena has been eliminated. He's leaving at number 14, I believe. As we see Kane also being eliminated. He would be number 15 eliminated. As we have had so many eliminations so far in this giant Royal Rumble, 40 men all competing for a shot at their respective minor titles. Jack Swagger and Jinder Mahal, each on SmackDown, trying to fight for a shot at the US title. As you see, Kane getting taken out by Dean Ambrose, making Kane out at number 16. As you see Dean Ambrose eliminate Kane. Kane did in fact eliminate John Cena. As we have Hollywood Hulk Hogan make down his way to the ring at number 20. As you see, Jack Swagger gets sent over the top rope by Hollywood Hulk Hogan right away. Now we see Jack Swagger pushed up against the ropes, and Jinder Mahal also pushed up against the ropes. Headlock, and that finisher, that DDT driver by Dean Ambrose, and now a slam by Dean Ambrose to Jinder Mahal. Will Dean Ambrose take out the darling of the WWE, Jinder Mahal, or will Jinder Mahal get help by his band member Heath Slater, coming in at number 21? As we see Hollywood Hulk Hogan eliminated already. He is eliminated very early, considering he was the freshest man, as Heath Slater did not even get into the ring yet. As we see Dean Ambrose now putting over the top rope by Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal pushing very hard, trying to get Dean Ambrose over the top. He got him over the top rope, but Dean Ambrose able to pull himself back under the rope. You see a suplex now by Dean Ambrose. Heath Slater, the three-man band, and Jack Swagger duking it out. Jinder Mahal also whipped over the top rope by Dean Ambrose. Two members of the three-man band in here. We have Eddie Guerrero making his way down at number 22. As we get those couple of head slams by Jinder Mahal. As you see Dan Ambrose against the ropes here. We get Heath Slater getting pushed out of the corner as he's trying to get Jack Swagger over the top rope. Eddie Guerrero going straight for Jinder Mahal. Dean Ambrose taking a little bit of time. To get a breather as Jack Swagger now focusing on Heath Slater. He's got him over the top rope. He's in a very dangerous spot here. Jinder Mahal, was he trying to help out? Yes, he's trying to help out Dean Ambrose. Jinder Mahal and Dean Ambrose trying to eliminate Eddie Guerrero. As we see Heath Slater eliminated. He's eliminated at number 18. As we have our next combatant trying to enter the ring. And it is another member of the three-man band, Drew McIntyre at number 23. We have seen all three members of the three-man band now. And two of them are still in the ring. One has just been eliminated. As we see Dean Ambrose get eliminated by Jack Swagger. And we also have Eddie Guerrero out on the outside ropes by Jinder Mahal. As you see, Jinder Mahal in the middle of this ring with Eddie Guerrero and Jack Swagger. Drew McIntyre has been eliminated at number 20. You see Zack Ryder making his way into the middle of this ring. As we see Jinder Mahal with a nice drop kick to the face. Zack Ryder is now in the ring. One of the other internet darlings, the internet champion, Zack Ryder. As you see him fight Jack Swagger, sent over the top rope. And Eddie Guerrero also on the top rope by Jinder Mahal. Tied up together now. We get a nice tackle by Zack Ryder, getting himself out of that scary predicament. Wade Barrett coming in at number 25. Gonna make his way into the ring. We're gonna have 5 combatants in the middle of this ring. Jack Swagger has been in this ring for quite some time, as has Jinder Mahal. Jack Swagger able to get himself back into this ring. All of these men fighting for a number 1 contender spot at their respective minor titles. Also, the final 4 men will be placed into the major title Royal Rumble, which they will have a shot at the major title of their respective brands. Someone like Zack Ryder can make it all the way to the end and end up being the WWE champion by the end of the night. As we see, another entrant to make his way into the ring, number 26, The Undertaker. The ominous tones of The Undertaker as he makes his way into the ring. As you see Jinder Mahal taking over the top rope, we once again have 6 men in the ring. We'll have quite some time until we see someone new. Zack Ryder trying to be bold, trying to eliminate The Undertaker, just like Maven did in his premier year. He eliminated Undertaker from the Royal Rumble, and then The Undertaker proceeded to kick the living shit out of Maven. As we see Eddie Guerrero now eliminated. That is, I believe, number 21 to be eliminated, yes. As you see Zack Ryder fight out of that corner. They are tied together now. A huge chop to the chest of Zack Ryder as Jinder Mahal calls for a timeout here. Wade Barrett up against the ropes. Zack Ryder trying to push Wade Barrett over the top rope there. As we got Jinder Mahal now in the corner here. Nice drop toe hold by Jinder Mahal to The Undertaker. As we get a tie-up now between Jinder and The Undertaker. Jack Swagger taking it down to the mat in this matchup, taking Wade Barrett down with that armbar takedown. As we get another combatant to enter the ring. We saw Darren Young, so that means that this is Titus O'Neil coming in at number 27. As we get a side suplex, Zack Ryder is eliminated at number 22. As you see, Wade Barrett pushed against those ropes. Gonna go for a swagger bomb here. Actually bombing Wade Barrett all the way out to the outside. Now Jack Swagger and Jinder Mahal have lasted way longer than anyone have expected. Jinder Mahal entered in at number 17. Jack Swagger entered in at number 19. And now we're having Jack Swagger be able to get himself back in this ring as Jinder Mahal just eliminated the Undertaker. Jinder Mahal has eliminated the Undertaker from this Royal Rumble. Do not hinder the Jinder. As we see Titus O'Neil taking Jinder Mahal around the ring for a nice sidewalk slam. And we get him picking up Jinder Mahal now. Nice back suplex by Jack Swagger. And we have now the music of Tensai making his way to the ring at number 28. Titus O'Neil getting shot in the face by Jack Swagger. Tensai, Sweet Tea Tensai with his classic music still. Gonna try and whip around Jinder Mahal, the man who eliminated the Undertaker earlier in this Royal Rumble. As we see Jinder Mahal with an elbow to the face. And now Titus O'Neil trying to push up Mr. Jack Swagger. He's got Jack Swagger up on the top rope. And a shot to the face, Jack Swagger. Now he's going to send Titus O'Neil over the top rope. Will he be able to take out Titus O'Neil? Will Jinder Mahal be able to take out Sweet Tea Tensai? Who's going to be number 29? It will be Ted DiBiase Sr., the $1 Million Man, making his way down to the ring. As you see Jinder Mahal going to try and skin the cat to get himself back in the ring. Actually doesn't quite have the energy to, but does get himself underneath the rope. As we get a headlock. And now a suplex. Double suplex by Swagger and DiBiase. As we get a shot to the chest of Jinder Mahal. And we get two men trying to work on Ted DiBiase, trying to get him out of this matchup as we wait for number 30, as we're 3/4 of the way through the Rumble. With this entrant, it is Sin Cara. We have 10 more entrants who have not yet entered the ring. People like Roman Reigns, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Big John Studd are still waiting in the wings for their lucky numbers to be drawn. As we see Tensai now trying to push Jack Swagger over the top rope. Jack Swagger and Jinder Mahal have been in here for quite some time. They've been in over here to see over 10 combatants enter this arena. As we see Jack Swagger now push away Tensai. Jinder Mahal getting elbowed in the face by Sin Cara, and they tie up once again. As DiBiase now tries to push out Titus O'Neil, but Titus O'Neil holds onto the rope too strong. As we see Tensai now take out Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger was just eliminated, and he has to be furious, although he did stay in the ring for a very, very long time. He entered in at number 19 and exited at number 25. As you see Sin Cara now grab the back of Jinder Mahal. We have the back now. Sin Cara countering. Titus O'Neil now grabbing Jinder Mahal. They all know he's really tired. They're all attacking Jinder Mahal as they're trying to get Tensai over the top rope, as well is $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. As we get Sin Cara whipped around these ropes, Titus O'Neil sent into the corner. As you see Tensai put over that top rope by Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal trying to push Tensai off the ring apron. He's got him teetering. He's got him up. He's almost off there. Will he give up? Is he on there? Will he get Tensai off the ring? 10 seconds until our next combatant. Yes, no, no. Tensai able to hold on just barely. And now number 31, Sergeant Slaughter, making his way to the ring. As you see, Sergeant Slaughter with a huge DDT, sending $1 Million Man down to the mat. Tensai down to the mat once again, trying to be pushed by Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal almost getting him once again, but Tensai able to hold on with just the slightest amount. As he's got a huge side backbreaker by Sergeant Slaughter to the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, both of them members of the WWE Retro roster, also known as the Superstars roster. As we see, Sin Cara now sent into the opposite ring. Jinder Mahal has finally been eliminated. Jinder entered in at number 17, and he exited at number 26. And we see $1 Million Man get eliminated as well. He is eliminated at number 27. Just a few more men to enter this. As we have 4 men in this ring, 3 tag team specialists and a former WWE champion, Sergeant Slaughter. Huge clothesline by Tensai takes out Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil enters in at 27, exits at number 28. Huge springboard by Sin Cara into a dropkick to the chest of Sergeant Slaughter. We have just a few more entering the ring. This will be number 32, I believe, to come entering the ring now. It is a member of the Shield, Seth Rollins. As we see Tensai now put up on the top rope. And Sergeant Slaughter trying to get Tensai out over the top rope. And yes, Sergeant Slaughter is able to eliminate Tensai. Tensai leaves the arena at number 29. As we see Sin Cara now. And Sin Cara and Sergeant Slaughter trying to get rid of Seth Rollins. They both are trying to put him over the top rope here. And we now have number 33, Santino Marella, making his way down to the ring. See Sin Cara very upset that he just gets eliminated. He leaves at number 30. As you see Santino Marella now pushing Seth Rollins into the corner. Both of those men part of the Tag Team Turmoil tournament. As we see a huge DDT by Sergeant Slaughter. Huge boot from Slaughter to counter Seth Rollins' attack, but Santino Marella sending him over the top rope. The Milan Miracle trying to attack the great Sergeant Slaughter. As you see Seth Rollins being pushed over the top rope by both Slaughter and Santino Marella. And we hear now Ryback coming in at number 34. Making his way down to the ring. Ryback dominated over the first several months of his time in the WWE. Will he be able to dominate in the last few moments of this Royal Rumble? He just stops this double team attack on Sergeant Slaughter and now gets attacking to Seth Rollins. Now Ryback bounces off the ropes a little bit and gets now sent over the top rope by Seth Rollins. As we see Ryback being pushed down. As you see Ryback getting elbowed in the face by Seth Rollins and an elbow to the face of Santino Marella as well by Sergeant Slaughter. Now we have Roman Reigns, the second member of the Shield. We saw Dean Ambrose much earlier in this Royal Rumble make a showing for himself as Roman Reigns runs straight to the ring trying to help his friend, but he gets distracted by the Milan Miracle, Santino Marella. Seth Rollins makes his way back in, and Ryback gets attacked by both members of the Shield here. Double DDT into the mat as both men now try to attack Ryback, as Seth Rollins actually attacked his tag partner Roman Reigns. Both of these men want a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, as if both members of Raw, as well as Ryback. As you see, Sergeant Slaughter now over the top rope. Santino Marella trying to get out. Sergeant Slaughter trying to eliminate the legend, as we have another member, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, coming in at number 36. As we see, Sergeant Slaughter gets eliminated. Sergeant Slaughter eliminated number 31. We have number 32, number 33, number 34, number 35, and 36 left in the ring. All very fresh men left in the ring. Could be anyone's match. We only have a few more entrants, only 4 more entrants before we get down to the final few people. Once again, the final 4 in this match will move on to the major Royal Rumble. As you see, Ryback trying to push Roman Reigns off of that apron, trying to get rid of him. As we see, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat trying to get rid of Seth Rollins as well on the far side of your screen. As you see, Santino Marella sending Roman Reigns over the top rope once again. Ryback now attacking Santino Marella as we get a countdown to another entrant to the ring. Who will it be? Will it be a member of the Raw roster, SmackDown roster, or the Classic roster? It's a member of the Raw roster, Ric Flair. As part of Evolution, he is also part of the Tag Team Tournament. As you see, the Milan Miracle, Santino Marella, eliminated at number 32. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with a nice takedown to Seth Rollins. And Ric Flair with that back rake to Ryback. We have a couple of classics and a bunch of young superstars here in this ring. As you see, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat put over the top rope by Seth Rollins. Will Seth Rollins be able to put Steamboat down to the floor, make him have both feet touch the floor, and eliminate him from this matchup? Ric Flair with his next snap takedown. And Ryback getting whipped around by Ric Flair. Ric Flair going to try and take Ryback over the top rope. As you see, Seth Rollins now whipping Roman Reigns over the top rope now. All these men are trying to just get anyone out of this ring. They want to be one of those top 4 men, and they know they're so close. One more man enters the ring. It's a Big Show. Making his way down to the ring to be the 6th man in this ring. There's going to be so many big men. They have Ryback, they have Roman Reigns, and now it's going to be the Big Show. This is Retro Big Show making his way down to the ring. As you see, Ryback getting pushed against the ropes by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He's got him teetering over the rope there. He's got him over the top rope. Will Steamboat be able to push him off? But Ryback able to grab onto the rope. Oh my God, a catch Samoan drop by Roman Reigns as Steamboat is sent over the top rope, and Seth Rollins is eliminated. He is eliminated by Ric Flair. As we see now, Ryback being pushed down, and Roman Reigns getting pushed around, and Big Show out on the top rope, but gets tackled. Ryback on the bottom rope, trying to hold on for his dear life. He's so close to being part of that major title Royal Rumble. He can taste it. Any 5 of these men would be great addition to the major Royal Rumble. As you see now, Ryback picked up. Next snap takedown by Roman Reigns to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Steamboat with a punch to the gut to Reigns. And now attacks Ryback. Sends him over to the ropes. Nice arm drag takedown. And a nice side suplex to Ric Flair. Steamboat trying to get Ryback over that top rope. As we have our 39th entrant making his way down to the ring in just 5 seconds. as we have Ryback pushed over the top rope but able to pull his way back down. It is Big John Studd. Big John Studd getting a very lucky entrant, but not the luckiest entrant. As you see Roman Reigns getting punched several times by Ryback, but Ricky the Dragon Steamboat still fighting Ryback continuously. Studd undoubtedly going to be trying to take his time because the less men in that ring when he gets there, the less men that are going to try and get him out of this ring. Another giant man to fight off against Giant, the Big Show, and Ryback and Roman Reigns. And we have the two smaller men, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Ric Flair. As we see Ricky the Dragon Steamboat pushed against the ropes, and Ric Flair taken out by Roman Reigns. Ric Flair eliminated quite early considering some of the other people that are in that ring right now. Headlock by Ryback. He's going to whip around John Studd. And now he's picking up John Studd, trying to put him up against the ropes. And he's got Roman Reigns is eliminated by the Big Show. Roman Reigns is eliminated. He is number 35. The next man to be eliminated will be the last. And then we will have our final four. Wait, no, I'm mistaken. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was eliminated as well. Without me seeing, we have Ryback, Big John Studd, the Big Show, and whoever is number 40. They are the four men that are going to be going to the major title, Royal Rumble. This man didn't even have to fight, and he made it all the way to the end. He drew very lucky and got number 40. Let's hear who it is as Ryback is eliminated. Antonio Cesaro, 37 for Ryback, 38 for John Studd. Now it's a one-on-one match between Big Show and Antonio Cesaro. Antonio Cesaro just got in the ring. Big Show has been in for a little while now. He entered in at number 38. Which one will be the winner of this minor title, Royal Rumble? As he gets Big Show up against the ropes. As we get Antonio Cesaro now. A couple of big shots. Armbar by Antonio Cesaro. Here's where we see how much the conditioning of Big Show helps him, as Antonio Cesaro has a very big lead over him, as Big Show had to eliminate both Ryback and Big John Studd from this matchup. As we see him over the top rope, Big Show actually able to pull himself out from under those ropes and pull himself back into this matchup. Will he be able to capitalize on that surprise and take Antonio Cesaro out? He's got him up against the ropes. Will Big Show be able to do it here? He's got him up on the top rope. Will the strength of Big Show, will he be able to push him over? He's got him up over the top rope, and he dumps him out. Big Show. Big Show is the winner. Big Show is the winner of this Royal Rumble. I'm sorry that there was spam in the chat for so long. I had a hard time actually adding an op. And I was also having other troubles. I did not expect for my chat, my viewership to triple in the course of a Rumble that I can't really do much in.